So following on from that question, I've just drawn my diagram out again. So the next thing we're looking for, part 3 of that question, we're looking for DB, which is this side here. So we have this angle here, we have two sides now, and we're looking for the third side. So there's more than one way we could do this. We could use Pythagoras theorem if you really want to, because we have, it's a right angle triangle and we have two sides. So by doing that, we'd square this side, take one away from the other, and then find the square root of our answer. But I'm just going to do it using trig ratios. We're just going to stay consistent to what we were doing. So we're looking at 47 here is our angle. We're looking for this side here. I'm going to call it x, and we have both sides. I'm going to use 22 just because that was the one given to me in the question. So we know 22 is the hypotenuse and x is actually adjacent to 47. So if we have the adjacent and the hypotenuse, that's actually cos. So cos is the adjacent over hypotenuse. So I'm going to do cos of 47, and that's equal to the adjacent x over the hypotenuse 22. To get rid of dividing by 22, we multiply the other side by 22. 22 cos of 47 equals x. Put into our calculator. 22 cos of 47 gives me an answer of 15. So that is dB. The next thing we're looking for in the question is CD. CD is this point here, obviously. So now we have 16 and 18, we have two sides, and we have we're looking for this side here. So I'm going to draw that triangle out again. That's x because we're looking for it. 63. That's 18, and that's 16. I'm going to choose to use 16. I can choose either of these. So we have, this is our angle, 16 is opposite, and x is adjacent. Again, I could have used the hypotenuse if I wanted, but I'm going to use the opposite. So if we have the opposite, we're looking for the adjacent. That is going to be tan. Tan of 63 equals 16 over x. So now we need to multiply across by x. We get x tan of 63 equals 16. Then we, instead of multiplying by tan of 63, we divide the other side. X equals 16 over tan of 63. Put it into our calculator. 16 divided by tan of 63. That gives me an answer. To the nearest meter, that's 8. 8 meters. Then the last bit of that question is finding CB. So if you look, we found CD, we found DB. To find CB, we're just going to add those two lengths together, because obviously the length of this line is the length of this side plus the length of this line. So our last two answers were 15 plus 8. Add them together, we get 23 meters.